Well, good late morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can see, I got me a big pile there. Big pile. So, I was down taking care of the chickens, and one of the branches fell off. Well, there's several of the branches fell off the big tree. There's still one, two, and then that piece of one that needs to break. So we'll see how that was. But the biggest piece down here, it was all of this branch. As you can see, it goes there and there, and then there was some more that was attached to it. Got hung up in this tree, and I should have probably been videoing then, because I got the side-by-side out, and I got the throw ropes that my son and I had used before for those limbs over there, and then the other rope, and I'll show y'all that in a minute, that I'm winding back up, and hooked it up to the winch and parked the side-by-side over here, and finally just gradually pulled it. And when I leapt up on the slack, it fell. And you can see it broke one of those ones. So, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3 still over there. So, hopefully all of it fell. The first part of it, the bottom that's on the bottom, fell right in here. It looks like this one might fall down in there, and that one probably down there. So I've got that to look forward to. But Henny Penny, get out of there! Get out of there! You get out of there! So Miss Thing, as you can tell, I have planted some cantaloupe, and why she thinks she needs to come back down here and help me replant them, I don't know. Which I had a feeling that it might happen. And my sister, you can see they've done that, but there's a row and a row, so we'll see how they take place. I don't know. Let's see what the chickens leave. I knew this might be a problem, because I really don't have anything to cover them up in. I really don't have anywhere else to plant them, and I got a bunch more. So I just thought I'd come along and show y'all what I've been doing this morning. I did get the belt on the mower yesterday and mowed a little bit. Got all this mowed, got all that over there mowed, and got up here mowed, and down the driveway on that side, and down the driveway on this side. But until I shouldn't be walking underneath these trees with the wind blowing. Got all that raked out, and I need to come and pick some of this up. But after I made the video, I did exactly what I told y'all I was going to do. Transplanted sedum there, there, and there. And then I got another one of those and planted it there. And that little plant, whatever that little plant is. Oh, and I cut the dogwood down. I cut the little trees down, and y'all can tell I did a lot of lemon, and my pile has grown again after picking all them limbs and carrying them down here and burning them. The one tree that was, you can barely see it at the end of the drive where I cut it, right there. Cut that one because it was hanging over the driveway, and trimmed up all that. And there's a dogwood that's dead on the right hand side that I need to pick that up. But yeah, got all this mowed over here, and over here, up there, over there, the side of the house over there. And I was going to take y'all in the back. And over there, I need to get the weed eater and go around the picnic table. But I was going to show y'all how the plants are coming along. Some of the ones I transplanted, I think The hostas are getting a little bit too much sun over here. I may have to wind up moving them. But the 4 o'clocks are doing good. And the other little plant, I don't know, the chrysanthemums, that Brian's pink, whatever that is, it's a creeper, it's doing really good. And there's some more 4 o'clocks coming up. I pulled up the plant that was there, my sedum, and y'all can see this 4 o'clock is doing a lot better. So last week and this week both, I have shooed a snake away from the back patio. Yesterday, a little one was coming up the hill. It was a little brown one. Wasn't about maybe a foot long. But I shooed him down. But I wanted to show y'all. Black-eyed Susan, and then I got marigolds all around the edge. Another black-eyed Susan, or purple cornflower. All my mums, you can see how this one's spreading. It's just taking off and spreading each way, spreading. There's another right there, that little bitty black-eyed Susan, purple cornflower. And then I have marigolds planted all the way at. And then I put some zinnias somewhere, but I don't even know where they're at. And my lavender, I moved it from here to there. And this, the story behind the peonies. You can see that one came in on Saturday, got it in the ground. It's doing good. This one, bless its heart, there were supposed to have been 2 delivered Saturday, and only 1 got delivered. So this one was in terrible, the package was in terrible shape. It was uncovered. The dirt, half of the dirt from the container was in the box, and it was real dry. So I got it in the ground ASAP and got it all watered down. Got this mulch put on here to help. Hopefully it'll do okay. I thought it was going to rain. Matter of fact, it did sprinkle and then it stopped. But there's marigolds planted all in front of all of these mums. And then that other peony, a lavender, zinnias. There's a evening primrose somewhere. If it comes up, I haven't seen any life of it germinating. Another purple cornflower, and then the another black-eyed Susan. And I just put the mulch around the corner. I should have probably put it more, but the chickens have already been scratching. And I planted some wildflower seeds over here and just threw a little mulch down, and then did the same thing. Put some marigolds here, down through here, replanted the whatever they are, aloe vera, and then put them over here. I took all my hanging baskets down, and I need to water that one. I can see that zinnia's not loving life. But I took them all down because the wind had got up and I didn't want them blowing. But you can see all the cantaloupe seeds that are germinated from my sisters. Look, insane. And then over here I have some red sweet cherry tomatoes. I have some what did I plant? Some other kind of flowers, and then some mulleins. So we'll see. I just got them in the soil the other day, so we'll see how they do. But I've got to find a place for all these cantaloupe. And then I have another hosta, which, since the other ones aren't doing good out there, I'm going to have to find a shady spot, which I may plant it somewhere over here. But I should have showed y'all when I was walking up. I got down there and part around here all mowed. And then I started mowing down there and around there. I got over there and the belt came off down there. So hooked up, got side by side, hooked it up, brought it back up. And the belt, when I put it back on, it was, I probably should have put the new one on, but to put the new one on, you have to take the deck belt off, and I didn't feel like fighting with it. But this is what I'm dealing with now. Straightening up all of the mess, the cord. So yeah, I just wanted to make it a short video, let y'all know we're supposed to get bad weather. We'll see. Hopefully maybe some more of them limbs will come down. It'd be nice if they came down so I could burn them all at one time. But yeah, that was kind of scary. So there's a lot of places today that's supposed to have bad weather. So if y'all are in that path, be safe. And I wanted to show y'all this vine that I thought was some kind of morning glory. It's not poison ivy. It's called I think a hog peanut vine, and it makes fruit and it flowers, and the American Indians used to eat the fruit, and you can eat the roots. So it's interesting. We'll see how, if it gets out of control. We'll see. It's kind of neat, the volunteer plants that just come up that you have no idea what it is. Yeah, but the gray snake, let me tell you that story real quick, and then I'll get off of here so I can finish rolling this up. I'm sitting over in my chair over here, and I see something fast, and then I see this gray snake slithering up here, and I was like, whoa, whoa. And I started walking over here to him, and he was about right there, and I said, you need to turn around and go down the hill. Turn around and go down the hill. And he did. He turned around and he went down the hill. And then I got the water hose because he started going over that way, and I didn't want him going to the goat pen, so I shoot him out that way. But it was hilarious. He was after a big old toad, and he was looking for his breakfast, and I happened to save one toad that morning. One toad. But that was, I think, last Wednesday morning. And then the other little snake that came up, I don't know what kind it was. It was just brown, probably a brown garter snake. It didn't look like it was poisonous from the view that I got. But I shoot him down to the woods. So that's one of the reasons I want to keep this around here mowed so I can actually see him. So after all this rain, because we're supposed to have bad weather all this week, and they've been saying we're supposed to be having rain for the last few days, and we haven't got any. We might have got a sprinkler or two out here where I'm at. But y'all stay safe. Just keep your vehicles protected, because they do say that there's supposed to be hail with these. And I'll make another video, and in a few days after all these storms, I guess, pass, or maybe in the middle of these storms, who knows. But I'll keep y'all updated, so stay safe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.